Ben, you're the executive producer.
Ben, he's watching hockey. Ben's watching hockey
You know
right
what I'm
now,
saying?
bro.
Hockey! You
He's
turn that
watching
off right
hockey.
now.
We're good. We got the timing. We're good.
Ryan's on hockey duty, not you. Okay?
That's Lens in the chat.
See, we gotta hold Ben accountable.
Ben, the volume, Ben.
Okay, we're good.
There we go.
Okay, come on.
Good.
Minnesota took care of them pretty easily due to the fact
Let's
that
go,
they were
baby.
no
Let's
good.
go.
Come on,
Let's
Rokkr
turn
3-0,
up.
baby. I'm feeling a Rokkr 3-0 here, boys. Come on. They got some momentum from
This
yesterday.
is a huge series for Rokkr, bro. So much momentum from winning this, and then obviously the beat FaZe.
Listen, I got
Turns
Rokkr
our season
3-0.
around massively.
The boys got this shit.
Come on. Not the best of breaks for them, though.
It's just a break-off, bro. I've said it many times before. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish.
Unbelievable stuff. We'll see how NYSL looks to turn things, and really off the start, they've done pretty well when it comes down to things. 25 uncontested points. Rokkr get their first bit of time inside of the HP.
Yeah, it was New York who started off on the better side towards the Jacuzzi, so they get that.
Watching Tommy try to fit all of his notes on one sheet because he's used every piece of paper. We've been slowly using that notebook.
He's got the back.
We've been slowly using that notebook this season. I gotta get a new one.
A squad who can definitely find breaks. We saw New York Subliners with a bunch of the rotations versus Optic Texas, but they could not
come on,
set
boys.
up
We're going
properly,
through
and they
main,
were
our first
getting
push.
easily broken in, but that's 3 early kills going their way. They should have some free time before Minnesota even get into play.
We'll see if Rokkr can start to make a bit of a dent in this solid work so far here from New York. But Bance making some plays in the back lines. We'll see what much more he can do, and not a whole lot. Eventually evaporated in from there.
Start for New York. This guy's snake in air.
Focus their attention over toward the board. Quick work. Nearly finds 3. Sets up Hydra there for the 4th. Excellent stuff out of the gates here from the Subliners.
And now with only 30 seconds left, if you are Rokkr, you have to make the decision. Do we fight this? Do we still try to not give up all this?
That guy tanked, bro.
Caesar just lost composure.
Yeah, I mean, it's
There's a real problem for Rokkr. Number 8, Priestahh already there. They have beaten Rokkr completely to this hill.
Hydra wins one off the spawn as well. So that only leaves one player from Minnesota on this side of the map.
Oh!
It's going to be Cammy with his hands full. He does take down 2, and now his team is
the trade.
Get the trade.
It's massive, and now it sets up his teammate
Now it's
to
a
win
little
the
rush.
1v1.
This is so weird.
This minimap looks crazy on this hill.
Everybody's just pitching everyone, bro.
Yeah. Also has
They're definitely not going to read that guy because he was in the back early.
2. Preston off to a great start, 6 and 2.
Yeah, Preston loves putting up the Vaznev on this hill.
Excellent recovery here from NYSL, but Jay, obviously some wonderful kills coming in from guys like Cammy, but this is just
we get the opener. Can they take advantage of it?
To make their way
Ball bangs in, that's 3.
Oh,
Caesar.
Oh man, they're working.
Probably chalking now, rotate. At least one
They're going to
person.
2v1 it. They're going to try to 2v1
Yeah, number 7's already rotated.
Benjamin Bance wins the 1-on-1. He wins the second as well.
Yeah, they got the
Can't
rotations
find the
in
trade
there,
on the
though.
Priestahh,
Rokkr
but he
needed that
sets up
time.
Afro to find the final one. So final 15.
Hey, Jamora, thank you for the resub, man. ZooMaa is unstoppable. I like that.
Off that early rotation.
We also got
Skyz finds the first, kismet finds the second.
Data bio.
He got bad timing. Number 2's about to get a freebie.
With a 5 bomb, gonna wet a bio with a tag. Data bio, think with a 5 bomb, my guy.
Caesar gave up the right cross.
So far have just been a step ahead when
Thank
it
you
comes
so much
down
for the
to
support, man.
armor
Get
crawl
some
is so
sub hype in the chat,
cringy,
man.
bro.
5 new
This
members,
is
come
fine,
on.
though. They got the front side, unless
Yeah,
number 4
it's
gets
actually
a
not that
push
bad.
here.
First ones out.
Which number 5 should catch him? Oh, he gets turned on.
Early on in these first few team fights, Cammy and Bance.
Oh, that's 4 dead.
That's really good time for
break
in.
Huge break.
Can't be fucking
comes in from
shit
the
on that
Rokkr,
guy
trying to
bad.
make that scoreline look a little bit prettier, and boy, would it. Especially if these final 30 seconds begin to go their way.
3.
Bance,
Good
the
hold
player
from
of the
Rokkr.
match,
Push, 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 flip him,
comes
push,
down to
push,
this
push,
matchup,
rotate.
Trying to wield his
that's
team
tough.
into an early hard point
Caesar
victory.
just, they didn't really call the.
Jay, it feels
Oh,
like
that's
so
actually a big
often
time. They
Rokkr
get
go
this.
based off of how Bance's play is, and right now at even, you will completely take that.
Oh yeah, you would take that if you are Minnesota. You didn't have the preferred spawns. You had to fight your way in. And you
Oh, he shot?
About
Why
20
did
to
Caesar
25
shoot?
seconds there, and now put yourself in a situation where you run the rotation over towards Diner. New York spawning all the way at the old hill. So Minnesota Rokkr have some time to work with. Currently down by 20. Every single angle. Watch. Fame starts it off with the first. All-out pressure from New York towards the backside of Shandy. Bance wins another one before he does get shut down. But now New York, they potentially send up a pinch. Look where Kismet's going.
Kismet trying to make his way through the back. Able to toy for one on the Fame. Make
Good
it
play
2.
from Bulldog.
Great work coming in from the Bulldog.
I'm late. Who do you got in this series? I got New York in this one, man.
Animals are allowed inside, but hey, he's
And
making his
Data Boy,
presence
thank you
felt
so much, Data
regardless.
Bayo again. I appreciate you, man.
Things over as NYSL
I
get
see.
the
Let's get
timely
it, Dante.
break, and now
There's a 3-on-1 though.
them to get the hold. Bance
Big break. Good time.
They
New York's going to spawn out.
one more, and how about Bancey? We're
Oh,
talking about who
wait,
needs
New York
to
has
step
got the
up
closest
for this
spawn. I knew
team.
that.
Can Bance just be the guy to win some rotations, maybe get that
Bance Ryan.
objective?
You'd like to
But
see
right
Bance
now, he's
Ryan
the
early.
main slayer.
Yeah, Bance is literally the playmaker.
So chain opportunity here for Rokkr.
Whenever he's on point,
Only
doesn't
person
matter what
on that
he's
side of the map
putting
right now
up
is
at the end
6,
of the
but
game
number
when it comes
3
down to the
is
numbers.
in random press and
But if
push for
he's
Kiz here
slaying,
very
that's
quickly.
even
Oh,
more
big
of a
win by
scarier
Marcus
sight
in the
for
back,
Subliners
Afro.
players, because now
Kismet got a
he's
hit marker on the
putting
back.
up the kills, and he's winning those rotations, putting himself in nice little angles. It's going to be a tall task ahead to try to take this team down, but gunfights go back
what
and
the-
they got
forth.
kill in the
New
back.
York
They
trying
got
to
kill in
fight
the
for
back.
the back kitchen spawns.
big.
Minnesota able to come out on top,
Afro's
so
able
they're
to
still
soak
getting
a
those
little
back
here,
kitchen
yep.
spawns. New York trying to break from front side bedroom. Every player trying to attack.
Yeah, a huge hard point to close out our first set of rotations. As we said, really, when it
That's
comes
the
to
break
both
from New
these
York.
teams
Real
fighting
mixy
to
hill
try to
right
get
now.
that fourth
Real mixy.
spot.
Yeah,
Moving
this should be a
into
nice 20 for New
Championship
York.
Sunday tomorrow. And obviously, if you're New York trying to get back to where you started at the beginning of the season,
Real
in
good back
Raleigh
and forth
for
game.
Rokkr, they're trying to pull off something special, man. Trying to make, I guess, a bit of a miracle run considering how their Major 3 went. Obviously, Major 4 started things off nicely with Fame. When it came down to that major, or rather when it came down to their home series.
Oh, he died
but
from the trophy,
from
bro.
there,
That's
not a
tough.
whole lot of answers. 10 seconds is what decides us after the first side, and I gotta say, man, Rokkr hanging with them.
Yeah,
Rocker's hitting
hanging
this
in.
side. They're trying to flip. They're trying to get these guys off
Exactly
hot
what they
top.
need to do, keep P6 scrappy towards the top plat, but now it's back to the P1 to P2.
Wow, this guy's in a-
New York
that
has
was
a
such a
successful
great
first
spot.
round.
Range angle.
That
was so-
Oh, got a
Preston is
headshot
moving
in
right
right
now.
now.
P-Dog's in some good shots.
Clean 4 dead. But now with all the spawns on, with a couple players from New York on this side of the map, you're going to get those free spawns over to the Minnesota Rokkr, but not for long as they find those final 2 kills. They flip the spawns right on back. Now they're continuously growing that lead.
Yeah, it just feels like this.
I remember when I had to deal with this guy, and P-Dog on the team.
The only
mature one was Chris, bro.
Why y'all doing you didn't love it?
I didn't enjoy getting trolled by you 3 fucking kids.
We never troll.
Oh, yeah, okay.
NYSL claim control over at P2.
Well, this is a
They're
big
gonna have to
P2
fight
right
for
here.
it. A very
Whoever gets is
formidable
gonna
team
play-
when it
take a
comes
pretty
down to
dominant
hard
lead.
point. Outside of losses versus Optic, they have been solid.
York
as
with
of
the
late, winning
rotation
their
here,
last
however,
five.
it's number
They're
1
not
is in the
versus
back.
Optic, Texas. Rokkr trying to spoil the party early.
Okay, Hydra.
Wait, yeah, number 1 got in the back. I don't know if they're gonna read. Oh, they are reading number 2.
Of the Minnesota Rokkr.
Seems like
They will
know-
because he spawned out. They
They
will.
know
One
someone's in
player
the back,
left in the
though,
back
yeah.
is going to be Bance, and it could be Hydra, who is there to take him down as well. Not going
course,
to
it's
happen.
Bance back there,
remains.
He
good
still
play.
stays alive. This is exactly the kind of plays he was making yesterday.
Oh,
that's a
Seattle
big
serve.
win. Damn.
His teammates
not
have
New York
five
just went
kills.
big.
He
New York
can't
just went big
waste
on
all the
all those
time
kills.
singing towards
That was
him.
just flying in the back. They have him
By the
trapped.
time he
That was a really
does,
good try to
all
Bance,
of his
though.
teammates drop.
The
So
back.
New York, they hold the push, and they're also able to flip the spawns. This might get scary if you are Minnesota Rokkr, because now you're going to be trapped in towards the back. Fame actually
This is
gets a
a
spawn
lot of
towards the
time
middle of the
too,
map
though.
as well, so he should
This
have
is
that
the
free
six.
rotation. But this has been a full 60 hold from the
New York will be
Subliners.
1 hill away from winning.
one hill
Any
game.
points.
New York's
It has
got
to be
some time to take a
response
route,
right
bro.
here from the Rokkr.
Yeah, I mean, this hard point is pretty much going to decide how the rest of this game will look. Is it going to be NYSL dominance or a Rokkr resurgence? It's time to find out. Minnesota
1-1
completely
now.
prepared. All 4 players ready for the attack that New York are about to play
Oh,
on display.
a random
For
Kobe.
us. Kismet, 1 away from the cruise missile
Oh,
as he
Pino.
begins to roam on forward. How about the turn on there from
Still gonna be a
Priestahh?
hard break.
Also
Oh,
trying
he's
to
not
lead the
even in the
charge
hill.
from the
He's in the
back. He
spawn.
eventually
Streak,
drops.
100%.
Kismet earning that cruise missile, putting
Oh my
in
God,
some
streaks.
bullets.
Good pinch from Hydra.
A big gunfight and a big break
That's
that
tough.
could be inbound.
Number 5 gotta
Step
go.
aside and see the comms are
Gotta go
sounding
for the
right now
pitch.
with the Subliners.
Listening.
Watch out, back left corner. Nice job. Nice job.
Yo, one's bricks.
Take your time, you're good.
Bricks. Yo, 2 bricks on me.
I need bricks,
2 bricks. One's out, bricks. One
Maybe
side,
one shot.
one
They're
bricks.
both one shot.
One side bricks.
Yeah, bricks. Another one. Nice, good job. I think there might be one more.
He's like front of
Storage.
I got needed.
I'll get
Storage is out. Yeah, storage is out.
Yo, low key, I'm gonna help you. I'm helping you, alright? I'm helping you.
He's mid test, Afro. He's just sneaking mid test. I have a streak too.
Top from right there. They don't know.
He's top bed, right?
That's it.
Oh, just chill there, Cam.
Look over me. I'm gonna get out square.
Nothing mid.
Give me a second. Pitch engine. D1 and D2. Peeking right and D1. Alright, I'm watching it. Push out square. Nice. He was right side D2.
I don't see B2, yo, I'm back B2 steps.
Preston's going for the GG play.
Yo, got it right now, guys. Trophy, no trophy, no trophy, no trophy. One's middle, middle.
I'm holding secret, bro. They can be P2.
From mid,
I'm in the back.
one bed right now. Afro.
I'll get top.
Oh, he just spawned the back.
Unlucky, dude. They just all pushed down.
The president going crazy here. Oh, good try.
That could prove pivotal right
They
there.
should not have pushed out. They
should not have pushed out. Yeah.
Someone should have sat
The
Preston.
biggest thing that I took away though in
Preston
those
block.
comms
Preston
was
had to
Hydra
block.
telling
Yeah,
Priestahh
Preston's the block,
to
someone
hit
just
that
sits in
flank.
time
That
for
is
him.
what eventually leads
They
to
lose
Priestahh
that.
to
Go
hold
back and
this.
watch, bro. That's gonna
Times
be
it beautifully.
fucked.
You usually do not see Hydra directing the troops, but this is a player who can definitely do it all. Minnesota.
Taco's gonna
And
hold
finally
here, bro.
breaking those final moments,
Number
take
one's
the
making a
final
play, though.
20. Now this is looking like it's going to be
That
a
corner's
photo
always so
finish,
deep,
but
no
this
order
game
checks it.
definitely ends at the diner.
Yeah, I mean, how often does it, right? We're talking about a hotel hard point. Feels like Tuscan P1 back in Vanguard. Shades of it without a doubt, but Rokkr, they need to find a break. It's got to be essential. It's going to happen now. Priestahh watching Hydra's back, or rather, watching his front.
Should be game if they don't
Clean
troll.
three
They're
down
getting
as
pinched
Cammy,
though.
the sole man that
They spawned them
stays
everywhere.
alive, trying to make
Rokkr has to
a bit of a dent in
sprint,
the setup, but
so
he quickly gets
Nice,
wiped
GG.
away. NYSL,
And they're
less than
spawning
15.
out too.
It might be all over here. Minnesota have to try to find a break. They have no cruise missiles. You got to spam those attacks to get rid of those trophies, but this is their last push. New York just have to hold on.
Whoa.
All
Wait, they
three
got
players are here. Cammy and Afro able to put down a few.
Okay.
And with that,
I mean, New York
NYSL
had the
cleared off the
rotation
board.
here.
Definitely doable.
New York would have
though.
won this map already
Of
if
course,
they.
cannot win in here. They're not gonna
Oh,
get
wait.
through
I
all
thought
that
Kago was
close,
gonna
but
try and make a
NYSL
play,
is
bro.
just saying,
Spawn
do
out,
they make
probably.
one last
Yeah.
effort at it?
This is doable.
It looks like
he might
they
spawn
will
out.
not.
Oh.
Tending to go for the rotation. And we'll see how it
Oh,
plays out.
kid-
Right now for
Kid should streak
Rokkr.
right off his
The
spawn.
dolphin dive that comes in
Oh.
from Fame.
There
Streak
you go.
streak right off his
Instantly
spawn.
have to focus, have to
Nah,
be
it should be
prepared.
GG.
But
That's
right
GG.
now, with the way the spawn
Oh, he died at a hill.
Priestahh
He
gets
died.
killed. Cammy
Wow.
finds
Oh, they
him.
got it. They got it.
They
They
almost
got it.
New York
Oh
won.
my god, bro. Oh my
New
god.
York wanted to lose that game.
They
My
almost
God,
trolled
bro.
the shit out
New
of
York
them.
going
wanted
on
to
with
lose
New
that
York?
game. Nah, that just all comes down to that P4 right there.
Sheesh.
Preston made an amazing play, flanked off rotation,
Yeah.
broke the setup. He's sitting in the back door. Someone should have just sat on time for Preston. He blocking the spawn. They all spawn out that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
They made that so much harder than it had to be. But they
Damn,
still
son, but they got it done. They got it
got
done.
it done. They got it done.
That's all that matters. The New York Subliners, they go up 1-0 against the Minnesota Rokkr. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one time. We got Walter with a 50 months. We got Kuski with a 19 months. And Data Bayo, thank you so much for the 5-bomb. Get a Wada Bayo in the chat. Make sure to make some noise. Make sure to show some love to everybody coming in supporting the live stream. It's an absolute pleasure. Man, what a map from the New York Subliners, man. Let's take a look at the final scoreboard here. Let's see what went on here. Let's see what's going on here, folks. Felt like everybody from New York was pulling weight for the most part. Everybody putting that damage down. Everybody from New York with 3K plus damage. You love to see that, man. From top to bottom, that's good teamwork.
I mean, there's no one really in the lobby that had like an off game.
Yeah,
really.
honestly, it was a good map.
Yeah.
Good map, for
Good map.
sure.
Obviously, a couple teams had both trolls on certain hills, but
Yeah.
New York able to clutch it up.
Tom, can you do me a favor? Could you hand me? I got
Chad, this
We
guy
got
Ben
this.
is always trying to do some crazy shit. All he needs to do is just pull up the video.
We don't have it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Don't hit me with the len bullshit. I got this. Okay?
Get a win in the chat.
Get a win, man. He got this
Okay,
shit.
get a win in the chat. He's got this shit, bro.
Tom's always trying to prey on my downfall.
Nah, I've been the only one gassing you.
Nah, don't no cry.
Who else gasses you like me? You crybaby cheesy.
No crybaby cheese back.
Oh, man. We got Ghost with a 5, Plato with a 5. Everybody make some noise, man. Give it up for Ghost. Give it up for Plato. Get a Walato. Get a Wost. Get some sub hype. Get some ZooMaa hearts in the chat. Unbelievable chat. We're on our way to 17K, so make sure to show some love to everybody coming in, man.
Little back-to-back
It's
hotel.
Date Bayo. Date Bayo. Beautiful. Thank you for the donation, Anonymous. Date Bayo.
They're working a heavy pinch right here.
I don't know Naruto. Oh, Kismet with a big first blood in.
First blood, they know one's at the steps.
Thank you, Plato. Thank you, Ghost. Love y'all, bro. Let's lock in, chat. Let's lock in. Kismet with a first blood, 4v3
Get the bomb down
situation.
soon.
Fame still trying
Back
to be
and
careful.
forth.
Nobody currently watching over at couches. That's exactly where Skyz was hiding. It's that one down.
Rokkr's
And now
actually not
here
a bad
comes
spot right
New
here.
York on the retake. An instant kill comes in from Cammy. Fame giving some intel that I believe it's Hydra in the back. That is a lovely 2-for-1 that goes the way of Minnesota. And now Skyz left all by himself. Popstead silence gets
That was
Good
a
round,
that was
good
an
round.
interesting round out of
And what
New
looked like
York. They got the first
very
blood and they kind of just like
slow-paced round
Did
from
nothing
all
with it.
spread
Ends
out.
up working
Yeah, I
out
think they
well
need
for
to
them,
like
the 3v4.
hit something.
That's just a beautiful round right there out of Rokkr.
They do something
In a
here, folks.
3v4
Yeah, that was a good play out of
situation,
Rokkr. Get their
the
bag,
you
get the
have
bomb
Benjamin
down.
Bance
Cam plays
roaming
our
towards the
side.
bedroom. But then it's all on Cammy. Once he finds that first gunfight, he's able to back down, stall more of that clock. Eventually turns it to a 3v3, but then it's Bance and Fame able to win both one-on-one engagements on the opposite sides of the map. You leave it to a 2v1, and with their positioning, they're able to clutch up the round. New York cannot give away those advantages.
Absolutely cannot. However, they do head to the attacking side. Number 2 in Hotel so far throughout this season as they look to put that to the test. Bance gets a world.
Okay, looks like a B-lean, but Bomb is sitting in info
Yeah,
desk.
they're trying to, I see what they're setting up. You
Oh,
see
it's
what
a
they're
fake?
doing. It's a fake.
Player number 8 in Priestahh.
Okay.
He rocks that
But they're not
silence.
falling for
He's
it,
over on
though.
the other side of the map. So this is basically
Wait,
They get a pick, though.
some
they'll fall
fun
for this.
picks
They
at
better
the
get some
very
diamond
least, as
shoes.
everybody will leave except for Kismet. Still full utility for him, and he and Bance.
I don't know.
Are they
This
ever gonna
angle
see
from
each other,
Kismet's
Jay?
kind of weird.
Maybe not.
Knows the personnel.
They're just staring.
This is pushing it. They
It's
chow.
only a matter of moments before Bance decides to strike, and Kismet is able to win the one-on-one. So New York find their second first blood on the map.
Puckle
But
got
Fame
picked.
instantly answers, takes down Hydra.
He's in a weird spot. They
3v3,
know
but at
he's
least the bomb is getting planted.
catwalk, so basically
45
kind of turtled.
seconds. 3v3 retake
And now he's
on
kind of
Minnesota.
outweighed his timing to be.
Number
Oh my god,
2v3.
number 4
He might
never
get
Player 4,
mind.
player 7.
Nah, he's gonna get
They're
caught
walking
out.
to look at.
alongside each
What
other.
the-
No, they can't find
This should
anything.
still be a
Does
win,
get
bro.
some
Like,
intel,
they
so
know
he's
where
able
both
to get
guys
some
are.
information over
They
to
know
the
where
squad
both
mates on
are.
where
There's
the
no
attack
way, right?
is about to
Did he
move.
get the gun?
25
Nope.
seconds.
Shot,
Priestahh, excellent beams. A bomb play.
Oh, slam.
Oh,
Preston kind of overheated there.
As well.
Yeah, he did.
Afro brought low. Now has to chase down Skyz.
Price has to
Where
gun
is
this guy.
Caesar? Hiding. You know he loves that spot over at the desk. Run, Caesar. Run. Afro.
Oh my
God.
god! What the hell?
How in the world did
What
Skyz
the
just
fuck?
win
What
that?
What was that movement?
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
a good
Brian's
one.
2-1 now.
They didn't even look
Up
right.
close and personal with the Vaz
Hey, Drizzly, give it a
but
tier 1, man. And
Skyz
Crowder
with
Stick
the
Chatter.
move.
Thank you for the 23
Oh
first
my
goals.
god, what
10
gun was
minutes, I don't know
that?
what the fuck's
Welcome
going on.
back, Brody. Welcome back, man.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That
Comes
attack is
back up
OP.
swinging.
Yo, that
Bro,
tack is
it's
OP,
crazy.
right, Tom?
OP.
Someone
OP.
fucking
I've been
did that.
saying it, bro.
That was crazy.
On land, it's fucking
Just
insane. You
another
saw what
round right
Draza
there
was
where
doing
New
with
York
it?
almost throw it away. You're in a
Bro.
3v2 situation.
crazy,
It should not
bro.
be anyone trying to make an individual
It's just
play.
attack world
Try
and
to
we're
go
all
for
living
a
skill
late
issue.
play. Try to set up a team fight.
I don't know, I
Try
saw
to set
Beezy
up a
get
team
that 1v2
crossfire
though
so
with
you can at least
to close the
assist your
game out.
teammates
Yeah,
and
he
not
did,
force
but
one-on-one
he was
gunfights,
close
but
quarter there.
clutch up on a round
I
of
lose
play.
full when a scar 2 bullets and 2 feet away.
1-1. Rokkr, he gives
They're
it
just
to
head
Not-
fire
not-
cheese 2
Marcus
bullet
was
him.
a little hurt though, you know. Marcus was a little hurt, you know.
Yeah, no. See this guy's hit
So
with
what
the
this team
dolphin
has had to
died
rely on
cheese
so
right
That
far
was
throughout
great.
this
Yo, that
season.
movement was crazy.
You know what I'm
Whether it's
saying?
search destroy, which
That was
obviously
kinda
hasn't
nuts.
been great for them, but absolutely in the respawns. Not a team known to outslay, but really get the job done. It comes down to their COD knowledge. Bance, without question, one of the players with knowledge at the top of his list. Crosses in. Bance will pop Deddy. Meanwhile, still yet to get planted. Afro
hell's
just
going
get
on?
all the information that he wants. As New York run
New York-
right into
New
the
York
trap,
loves
they at least
working their
find
side of
one
the
for their
map.
efforts.
So now it's a 3v3, and if you are Minnesota Rokkr, you can potentially try to put this bomb down.
Oh, they got the bomb guy. Oh, wait,
They're trying to get it
wait,
down,
they
and
got the bomb
Kismet already
What the
decides
fuck
to
in
strike
here?
and takes
Bro,
down
what?
Bance.
What
The
the
only player for
fuck
support
timing
in
is
the room.
this?
Bomb
Oh
carrier,
my
Wild
God.
Planner is still alive. He gets out with his
That's
life.
unbelievable
Fame actually
timing.
plants the bomb, runs
Oh my
right back
God.
through main arch, and he's able to find 2 to now put Kismet in a 1v2.
Oh, defusing.
Everybody
Wow.
throws a shoulder. You just want to stay
they're
alive,
chugging it.
waste as much of this clock as possible, but Kismet actually hops on it.
There's no way. There is no way. Fam.
Oh, that
my
was so
God.
unlucky.
All I know is that would never happen on
He was
land.
close,
Yo, dead ass.
That
but
was.
not close.
Dude,
enough.
would've
But
checked
Jack-
I
it.
thought he was killing the guy on bomb, but he killed the guy's steps, and the guy on bomb just ran right back.
That was weird, bro.
That
That
was a good
looks
play.
so
I
troll.
think
That looks
Kev
trolly,
just
bro.
get back.
Way
That
through
mini map
middle,
looks crazy.
Finds 2. It actually ends up finding the
That
third
looks
as
so
That was a
well.
good play out of Kev.
I mean, that is like a situation
Bringing
where
a hoodie tomorrow, bro.
it feels like for New York, you've
Yeah, it's a
got to
little
raid
chilly,
that guy. Like, you can't allow for that guy to escape.
Yeah, the way that he was able to get out as well. It's not like anyone
This has
was
been
not in
entertaining
a
S&D
position.
so
Like,
far.
Kismet just got a kill from D2 desk.
These
he was
rounds have
looking
been
for
fun.
the bomb carrier, but could not
Bunch of
spot
crazy
him. He was
shit's
thinking
happening.
that guy definitely has a Vaznet, but Fame with the TAC 56 is able to find 3 to close out the round. Would look like to go in New York's favor. Minnesota with
Go
another
Faye.
clutch.
Hump those numbers up, baby.
Now Fame on a 3 screen. This is a guy who turned up yesterday in that game 5 versus Seattle. Started off 0-5, ended the game 8-7. So he was taking over in the search and destroy just like he's doing here. But that's Hydra with the first blood.
Yep.
Dude,
Hydra
we
finds
know
that
he's
first
here.
one, and you can tell what it does to the Rokkr defense. Fame has to rotate over. Meanwhile, for Afro,
He trades.
he's also one to send on forward. He drops 2. So New York winning the trade fights, and really now they have the choice.
They're going to
Of what
sell
bomb
it.
site
New York's
they
been
wanna
doing
go
a good
to.
job
They
of
got
getting their
numbers.
numbers, just making sure they
They're
work together.
selling it, yeah. Fame gave it up.
They've also got plenty of time, 40 seconds to work with on the clock, and really for Rokkr, Fame, and Cammy, want to be back-to-back, want to work together, and what is ultimately going to be a 2v3 retake.
Oh, they're not going to
this is
see
the
this guy
perfect setup
cross,
for
I don't
you.
think.
Skyz
They
was
might
watching
actually
the
see
cross.
him.
The only thing he can't spot
Oh, they
is
saw him.
goes
Oh, he
super
picked
Oh,
him.
he got
backwards.
blown.
Damn, good shots. That was a
He
quick
was in a great
kill.
position, but Fame reads it, instantly turns
really
it
not
into a
watching
2v2.
how to
So
say
now
it.
both players from New York trapped inside the kitchen. You're trying to get a
Oh,
couple
they're
wall
selling.
bangs, and Fame gets another one onto Hydra.
Pushed out?
So
They
now
don't
it's
know he
Priestahh
pushed out. They
left
know
in the
he pushed
1v2.
P-Dog, 28 seconds.
Damn, what the
Defending
fuck, dude?
Rokkr.
They just
Troll
sold
that,
that round
New York
so
trolled that.
hard,
I'm telling you, New
bro.
York's doing a really good job of getting numbers, but they're just...
Good
just-
fucking
they-
round
they
out of
just
Fame,
got-
though.
They make too many solo plays.
Overheating, bro. Overheating.
Bro, I literally told that to Pug on the parking lot.
To the very backside of
What'd
you
Kitchen.
tell him?
What'd you say?
Because I was like, bro, he was talking about his S&D and how they need to work on it. And I was like, bro, stop making too many solo plays. Like, start doing stuff together. And they're still doing it, bro.
That's unbelievable. This guy's a
Like
rookie.
Hydra, like, yeah, it would have
This
been cool
is
if he jumped out and got
insane
that
stuff, what he's
kill, but,
doing
like,
at
was it
such a high
necessary?
level,
Like, they have not
especially
just played on the
in
side and
search and
team-shotted and, like,
Rounds
played
that
the round
look to be
normal.
going
I
the
tried to
opposite
tell
way,
him,
he
Chad. I mean, I
somehow
tried to
reels
bring
them
my
back in
coach
and
analysis to
makes
the
it
table.
possible for
That's
his
Coach Z
team.
right there.
I mean,
He
you
ends
see
that
the
round on a
ponies. They went
5
from
streak.
gold
One kill
to
off
platinum.
that cruise missile.
to diamond.
Minnesota Rokkr looking like a different beast. In
Different.
Search and Destroy so far.
Good trade from
They got the
Baco.
streak, though. That's
First
big. He
blood.
got the
Hydra
streak.
with 2.
Bro, he
He
is
shut
9
down
and
Fame,
it's
but at least
only
he does earn
3-1.
that cruise.
Unbelievable from
If
Baco.
New York can string
Exactly
together some
right.
rounds,
So you do walk
Yeah.
away with at least
That guy
one
could-
positive.
New York's had the
for
advantage
Rokkr.
pretty much every
Ultimately,
round, but
at least
Rocker's
you do
clutching
have
up.
that guy can
that
end the map
streak.
with 15,
Yeah,
20.
the
The
eyes.
future of this game, but I mean, it just feels like 2v3s. I mean, this is what has been Minnesota's specialty so far.
Yeah.
Big kill's about to be inbound. That bomb is rotating over, and New York are ready for it.
That's another 1v1 gunfight. It's a 3v2. Let's just simply play trades, but Afro's able to take down Kismet. Now the bomb is going to get planted over towards B for free. But at least you stall out enough for that time. So now let Hydra earn that dead silence to be the playmaker. Wraps his way all the way into Diner. Skyz also pops his daddy as well. This is a double push from the front side.
It's Hydra,
Back one
wonderful
for the
time
ace.
to give it a catch out. Cammy, Afro, now Soul Man alive onto this. He's actually found up close. He's found up close. Oh my God, it's a team kill, but it is
Always gets
a
mixed in that
round
kill.
Got a little sketchy.
regardless. New York nearly letting
It's a little sketchy there,
another
chat.
2v3 slip. But thankfully they come away with the clutch, and boy, did they need that. It got quite dicey. They were inside of the kitchen, Jay. Afro was very slippery right there.
Yeah, Afro was dancing all in the kitchen. Like, obviously
That
it
place
comes
to
down to a 2v1. Both of these guys are going for the chow. At least you have 2 versus 1
Chris,
in
what would
that
you like to see
situation.
New York do a little bit better in these late
As New
rounds?
York
What would
were
you
able
do?
to take the
A world
round
champion like
on the back
yourself.
of
Stop
Hydra, was
fucking
able to
solo
take the round
challenging,
3.
motherfucker.
Now
Like,
stops the
that's
bleeding
simple.
down
Some in-depth
3-2,
analysis from Christopher
but in my
Dorclay.
opinion,
Stop
this has
fucking
been
solo
very
challenge.
sloppy search and destroy from New York. Like, your man advantage, just simply
If
play
a
the
guy
trade.
pushes
Run it in
you,
like a freight
great,
train
whatever.
and play the
Yeah.
damn trade.
You gotta take the
You know what the
gunfight,
rounds
but
that
like,
Rokkr have so
it's in
far
your
are like a
control, just
3v4,
wait for your
2v3, and
boys.
somehow
Yeah.
Fame planting a bomb and
Especially if you know you're
making
coming,
his
you're
way
gonna
through
get
middle
help. Like,
somehow.
you're gonna have
As you
help.
said,
Right,
just
4v3.
not the cleanest work so
They
far
got to
from New
defuse. They got to
York.
push you, New York.
See if things can begin to
Oh, they got the
tighten
bomb
up
down.
with
Bomb.
Fame.
They
How
get the
about
bomb
him?
down.
Yeah, they killed the
9-2,
bomb
bringing
player.
in that cruise missile. We'll see what information he can find. Obviously not going to find anybody with
Wait,
it,
number
but
5 see him?
we'll see if it
I
can
don't
lead
think
to
number
some
5 saw
future
him toss
success.
back.
And this is what Minnesota Rokkr were doing so well yesterday versus Seattle. Every time they tried to cross the bed, that guy was getting cut down. But every time they tried to go for the plant, it was the wall banks coming in from the ARs as Cammy's able to take down Priestahh.
They got no bombs
does
down,
not get
bro.
planted.
Oh, good
Now
fucking
dead silence
snap.
does get
Oh,
it.
good
Bance,
shot.
you allow Bance to make the play.
This is a good
Takes
reroute.
down Skyz.
They killed the guy
3v2
on
now,
bomb.
but
They
you shouldn't
should
have to
know
be
it's down. I
worried
think Bance just
about where
looked at
Hydra
it.
is, 'cause now
Nah, they
he's
definitely
right
know. They
behind
definitely
you.
know.
Yeah, for Rokkr, it's just always a player you got to be aware of. Player you got to be
That should be the
conscious of.
round.
Kismet found.
Cammy.
And now
Big bomb
Hydra,
down.
dead
Not
silence
touchable.
beginning to deplete. 20 seconds and that bomb is right left over at A. Such a tall task.
Good
And
job.
he's going to get
Minnesota.
found out. Rokkr coming up clutch again.
Minnesota
is a
moving,
perfect
Chad.
game
They're
plan.
moving.
That's another first
call
blood
on the
for New
round.
York, and then they just got him
Back
on
Another
bomb.
round.
Missile.
Another round.
Even
Minnesota's
after
making
getting
good plays.
first-blooded, all the
They made him
information
worry about
you're
them in the
able to
base,
gain.
wrap back, take over
Allows
their
your
P4.
SMGs to invest
Yeah.
that
Good play
Yeah,
that
I think
Bance.
they
puts
just. I
himself
think the
in a
whole
little bit of a
round was
better
just the
position.
fact that the guy got killed on
And
bomb.
Bance does
Like
it
if
all
that,
from
if that
there.
guy
As he
gets
finds the
doesn't get
final
killed in
2
bomb,
kills
right,
on the
the round plays out so much
Minnesota
more different
Rokkr,
probably.
2 rounds away from tying the series up.
Massive 2 rounds at that. I mean, just given
You guys hear water?
This team was.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I just heard water.
I heard that too.
Someone in the bathroom?
Not a single victory to their name.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Change. And currently trying to tie things up here versus New York. A chance to make it to a Sunday again. Huge round at that. Opportunity to go up 5-2, but it is the swing round. New York trying to go clutch. Bance does make the dolphin dive, so NYSL are aware of the fact that Bance is now going to be in their base somewhere.
They trying to work this right here.
He decided to hide, and Afro talk about a spot where he needs to go clutch. The utility is out. He knows that the jump is going to be there. Tosses out a nade, singles out one. He can go for the challenge, but the Skyz pretty much for free. Oh, wonderful work. Cover from Rokkr.
I don't know why they keep trying to work the big door like that.
From there, it is a fifth round
strat
game.
to do so consistently.
How did they let a guy cross the bed when they had a guy on the mid god
I
heavy?
truly do hate their setup. They're not sending anyone towards the
They're
bed.
just not playing their like bed at all. They're not playing their bed.
But like they let a guy cross when they have a guy on the most OP spot to watch to cross from. Not only can he cross the block, but he can prepare for the secondary cross to the bed. Guy cross for free.
Once he puts himself in that position, you know that New York have to be committing on the flank or
Nah,
pushing through middle.
New York's game plan is just weird.
Right
Just
there,
trying to work the big door every single round because that's like not a favorable angle to try and work it. Damn, Fame is 12-2. He is frying.
Let's
right
go.
now.
My fantasy points are
Fantasy points are
going
looking
up,
good.
bro. Hicksy's out, so I can't get points from him anymore.
He is. He's just looked so solid for them. I mean, ever since he put up that debut series, I think it was the second highest debut for a rookie in CDL history. Funny enough, the other player was actually part of Minnesota Rokkr, Standy, back in Cold War, but he has just been such an excellent addition to this roster. As we said earlier, the coaching staff, so thrilled with his gameplay. That he is the glue for the team. He is the constant communicator, somebody who's willing to be unselfish, an SMG in challengers, and now an AR here in the CDL. Incredible work. As now we'll see if Rokkr can close things out with man advantage.
40 seconds on the clock. Afro in a great position to at least spot this player on the cross towards bomb. The trophy system is going to be down, so Kismet can potentially get out with his life, and he does so.
Yeah, but how are you letting him get out
Bance
there?
immediately finds him. Priestahh there for the trade. 2v3 now.
Big dolphin dive from Afro sets things up. Fame, yet another kill. Priestahh, last man
Give it to
alive.
Fame, bro. Give it to Fame, bro.
A 1v3 instantly
GG.
on the defuse. Can P-Dog go big?
GG.
That's a good bounce back.
Minnesota Rokkr with the bounce back. They're able to take the map too, folks.
Search and destroy.
Fantastic plays from the Rokkr.
New York came out hot early on, but they weren't able to convert the rounds to wins. Their first bloods.
Too many bloods that they threw
And then
away.
Rokkr just took over late game.
Yeah.
Everything was just going their way. They were playing good.
Yeah. Too many first bloods that they're throwing away, man. Benjamin seems walking back with some gummy bears.
That was definitely a great performance.
Oh, some checks.
Been him, bro.
10-0, bro. Look at that. 10-0. This is Rocker's map right here.
No way Rokkr lose this one.
I mean, surely.
Anonymous with a $1 donation. Tell Dylan I can break his back any day of the week. Yo, Aaron, what's wrong with you?
Huh?
Thank you for the $1, though. We might need to up the minimum. We might need to. Jordy, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Jordy. Let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in. Thank you to everybody showing love. Make sure to follow the stream if you haven't already.
Unbelievable work. That man
I would think it is probably favors Rokkr this map, but
if New York.
The Rocker's been pushed to the limits a couple times in this map recently, but they've been always finding a way to ice up. I mean, this is the most comfortable map.
this is a gritty COD team. This map perfectly plays their
Game 5
strengths.
is not guaranteed, but into the round 1 we go, and it is a wonderful, wonderful job here
Ratty
from the
angles,
Subliners.
ratty routes.
Hey, Willie, thank you for the 5-bomb, Willie, you fucking legend.
It's already done and dusted.
Thank you so much, man. Everybody give it up for Willie. Get a Willie spam in the chat. Get some sub hype, show some love. 5 new members, welcome. See what Paco can do here. That's too dead.
Early A capture, they find
That's
a
too
couple
dead. They're gonna
kills.
collapse
They're trying
here.
to hit the transition over towards B, and this
All
might
right,
be a
let's
scary
watch some
opportunity if he's able to block those spawns.
Paco
He
off the
does.
top
So
ropes.
2 players from Minnesota spawning all the way across the map. The last 2 guys pushed up.
Number 8 on
Trying
the
to stay
block.
alive.
They deal with number 1. This could get scary.
They're gonna kill this guy from.
Oh my god, dude, Vasnov.
Thought he was dead to rights.
So
Absolutely not.
controlling.
Hydra
Number 8,
eventually
who's that? Look
clears
at Preston
him
is
out,
in
but
the
a frustrating
depths.
They got him out.
nonetheless.
He's
They
in
have
the
this guy
depths.
back here. They know he's here.
Managed
Look
to
at
make
him.
his way toward
They know.
back mountain.
They
So,
know.
that is one
He's
thing
in the
that
Marianas
Rokkr
trench of
is
spots in this
definitely gonna
game.
work on. Get Priestahh out of your base.
Yeah, Priest is the
And
guy.
he's gonna be
blocking
dead.
the
Nice.
spawn.
3,
2.
Put the setup around this B point,
Shots
but
and Fame.
Fame pays it.
Ghost,
They
thank you for the
real
gifted
patient.
Ghost.
They got good
Finds
little
that
pitch
kill
right
on
here.
Love, Thank you, bro.
Now he can decide to
They
strike.
have S&D control again.
Let's get him, Mike.
But
with the third.
Rokkr have a guy agree, which is not ideal. Number 2, can they trade up?
Allow the troops to get back into play.
Big trade, big trade.
They're on to
Nah,
Bance.
that would have been a huge kill if
Not
you got
gonna
that.
happen. Lightning does not strike twice in this.
All right, New York reset. Nobody in their spawn. They're going around.
Looks like a rainstorm could be coming in quite soon. Minute on the clock. New York.
Number 66 is Liv. He needs to be
Have a
green
few more
denial.
chances at this. We'll see what the strategy elects to be. As we know, on LSClo, find 3 kills really in a row, maybe even find 4.
Trade here.
Things can quickly turn for the attacking team, and that is going to be 2.
They have mid, and they have mid in the box. That's all they needed. They don't have mid no more.
Into this fight, but you do have kismet
that's
currently on
good
the
shots,
objective.
Caesar.
Skyz on Overwatch.
Getting
Great
some
work from
ticks.
those 2. Time paused.
Gonna get off.
First tick nearly in.
First tick is about to be complete, but Cammy and Bance,
Shots,
they combine for
shots,
2.
kills by
Bance,
Bance.
the playmaker with the TAC 56 is able to take down
Bance been getting
Kismet
hyped,
as
bro.
well. All ready to push, has been shut down. Only 30 seconds left for the Subliners to try to get aggressive up through the field. Priestahh with the snap onto Afro. Hydra finds a second, but as long as you keep trading these kills, Minnesota
Number
are
6
setting
turn,
themselves
bro.
up to
He's
walk
not gonna
up
know.
with this
Wait, they
defense.
don't even know.
Final push
Hey,
coming
this
in
can get a
from New
little
York.
1 and 2 didn't
Right
see
now,
number
the
6
positioning
running
of
their
Skyz is
spawn.
so
This
crucial.
can get a little weird. They killed the
This
guy.
is gonna get a little
now.
weird. They
Do
don't
not
know this
believe
guy's here
that
at all.
Rokkr have any idea that he's going to be here. I know a few of these spawns
but
maybe
he got
give that
timing.
away.
He's not gonna
Time paused. Yep, nobody's
Yeah.
turning around.
Oh,
However, they're
you
still
can
finding
see
the
the guy on the
kills.
left.
He has to do
Everybody
everything.
found the kills
Nah,
that they needed
shots.
to, and now Skyz
Only 3 ticks. That's a
is
good round for
up
Rokkr.
the street without a
Man,
paddle,
good plays.
without a
That's a good
chance.
round for Rokkr.
Good
Rokkr
round of
clears the
Rokkr.
Defense
board.
there. Great defense.
And those are just some huge fights where it's like maybe if one
Yo,
goes
H.
New
Koak, think
York's
you would've
way,
kicked it, bro.
Skyz has a chance to be influential, but
Thank you so much.
Minnesota win all the gunfights that they have to, and how about Bance?
Minnesota up 1-0 here in the
Excellent
control,
work.
man.
It
Good
doesn't matter
defense.
who
Let's
has
see if
the
they can
high ground
bounce
this
back here on
occasion.
an offense.
He just had the clutch kill after clutch kill multiple times. It looked like Minnesota Rokkr were in a very, very
19.
tight setup. You got a couple players who were sitting towards top AC, a couple players spawning all the way across the map, but they did not panic once. They held their pre-aims. They clutched up on those gunfights. The ones that mattered the most for them to walk away with the very first defense. Now we get to watch them on attack, where they were able to walk away with 3 of them versus Seattle Surge yesterday. Can they do it again?
Absolutely, and right into the B
Okay.
zone we go.
Good break.
Nobody yet to drop, so this
Should
Rokkr
be able to get
push
some
is
early pressure on
absolutely
B, maybe.
in a good state.
Yep,
Well,
they
there
got
goes
mid, they got the
Cammy.
box.
Bance goes for the quick dolphin
Thing is,
dive.
though, they don't got their
Time
pinch.
paused. As now Afro looks to
Number
get
1
the
needs to
ball.
move. He's gonna die, bro.
Oh, good. Afro got 2 up front. They just
This
gotta
guy
get one
alive. They
clear.
missed the wall bangs
Bench
on
is
number
gone.
1.
Now for Rokkr.
Guy
Oh.
killed guy bottom.
And
Get
Bance also
stack
wins another
Reno.
fight. This is excellent work right now from the SMGs here of
They
Minnesota.
don't know number 7's here. He's gonna disrupt.
And
He's
I'm
gonna
pretty sure
disrupt
Bance
this a
is
little
even
bit.
doing it with an
Oh, he killed the
SMG.
box guy
Actually, the
first.
56
Ooh,
out.
big
He knows
play
a
out
lot
of
of these
Kiz.
gunfights
I
are
think
gonna
Afro
go
should kept
long
pushing that
range.
upper
Exactly.
I think it
stack.
was so real.
Kismet with that
Yeah, it
back
was.
left
Think
clear
Afro's
spawn
just
is able to
stacked?
find 2.
Yeah.
Kiz made a really good
But
play.
not allow that second segment to be complete. So now this is the time where you can make that decision if you are New York.
My
Get a
ears
little bit
hurt.
more aggressive on the map,
All day.
build layers to make it more difficult for them to
got
try to get
radio
up
right
towards
here.
one of these points, but they're able to stop that clock. Don't have any radio tower control as Priestahh is holding down that power position. They try to get over towards A. They all get cut down.
Oh, they
Now they're all
spotted this
back
guy. They
off.
spotted this guy.
That's a heady and a half.
A
Yeah.
wonderful reply.
They might be able to
Here
get to
from
be
New
here, though.
York as they look to try to
Number
put
5.
in the
Yeah,
chokehold,
they
if
got
you
him.
will.
Oh,
Get
they
Minnesota
got-
pinned
they
as
got
far
one.
back to the base
They should
as
be okay.
possible. A great tag comes in from Kismet, and now, well, Minnesota starting to make their
Maybe
way
stop
up to the
clock right
field.
here.
They are 3 strong, but
Number 2's reading number 8 right now.
Priestahh is trying to be a thorn in their
Gave it
side.
up.
Another big gunfight
Number
victory
1
for
picks it up.
Skyz. Minnesota just continue to get peppered up. All they need is one occasion, one situation.
clean up, no
But New
ticks or
York
2
hesitant
ticks.
to even give them the chance, give them the opportunity. As another one will fall, it is just
Really good
excellent
round
plays
at New York.
Yeah.
coming in from
It started as
NYSL.
Minnesota got a
team spree. It's
huge, a
currently
great
at
break.
9.
I think they might have messed up
Priestahh
on the B point
earned
right there.
himself a map put away from the cruise
Kismet,
missile.
they didn't know
As
Kiz.
this
They didn't
Rokkr
track.
Well,
surely
they should have
gonna
tried to
go
like,
up,
they should have tried to like maybe like block that
It's a
side
big
more.
kill if you can earn
Like
it.
push
Yeah.
out the cliff. Usually push out the
One-on-one
cliff, it
versus
leads to
Afro
spawn
to
kills
earn
and
that
everything,
cruise.
and
He
it
also
guarantees
runs
you're
out of
right.
bullets
Yeah.
in his tag.
We have to go back and watch that
Good
though to
round.
really
This is
see.
probably
Yeah,
a
we
round
got
where
timing
Priestahh
Really good
down
bounce
on
back out of New York
not
too.
die
Either
a
way,
lot.
bad timing. Kismet
But
pops
he's
up
able to
nasty
secure
too.
that
Yeah.
cruise missile,
Killed the guy on the
dominate
box
right
first.
side of the map.
Which
was
Only
a big
allows
that's the
mark.
hardest
Killed the
kill.
guy on the
to
tarp.
Rokkr.
It doesn't
The
really
guy
matter.
boxed
That
played his
he
life.
snakes you.
Nice little lead.
Always important to kill the box first.
They got A pretty easy last
Hey,
time
course,
around,
so leave
but
it at 9 months,
I think
man.
was that only 1 or 2 ticks for Rokkr that round?
Close out B.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of
and
ticks
then
there.
transition over towards A.
Then yeah, this is
You're
both
up by
low
one
scoring.
segment, so
Tick
as
so
long as
far.
you stay ahead in those ticks.
Snoop both, they give it 18 months. Much love, man. And Tasmo, they give it 21 months. What's up, Tasmo?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yo, that's my guy right there, bro. I go way back with Tasmo. Everybody show Tasmo some love, man.
Priestahh 14-6.
Favorable on defense. We've been seeing a lot of round 5 attack victories.
That's gonna be a
Just
touch.
general attacking victories here on LSCLO lately here in Columbus. I don't know what it is.
Oh, he just didn't see him.
Just makes COD get a little crazy. Into the B zone we go, just as you called, Jay. Trying to get that one done and dusted nice and early. But while they do get one segment,
Oh my God, they're
all of them have to fall
Afro here.
in the process.
And now you got to find out of your base.
Marcus is in heaven right now. Jetty, Vaz in their base.
You don't have Bance plays, you
Oh,
don't
and
have
Bance is
Afro's
here
plays.
too.
They
Oh,
cannot
Nurk's in a
sit
tough
them out
spot.
as they both
Ben
win
is
their
being
both one-on-ones.
grimy.
And now, with a couple players dropping, that's all 3 dead in the feed.
gonna
Bance
be
does
here.
drop from Whiteside. So now it allows the New York Subliners to get aggressive up through field. 50 seconds left.
Oh,
Oh,
shots
shot.
impressive.
Oh,
my
Rita.
God.
Another one.
twisted.
Priestahh wins 2.
Nah,
Will they read the pinch though? Will they read
Rita.
the
He's
pinch?
literally
Priestahh
twisted.
down on fire,
They will when they see the guy go
17
top.
and 9.
Oh, that's the B
Hydra
cap,
finds
bro.
another
That's a
massive
B
cutoff
cap.
kill. Cammy, the sole man behind enemy lines, able to drop 1, get some information for the squad mates, but
It
all he
might
can
not
do
be.
is really watch for
Oh, hell no.
Clutch.
They just got hordes.
Goes top
Oh,
shelf, wipes
that's
away
not the B
season
cap.
from there. New York,
That's the spawn
get
trap.
Another segment, but my God, it felt like they should have got
They
a
just
whole
got work
lot
done
more
right there, bro.
than that.
Yeah, you cannot lose those gunfights to Cammy. You were set up for him to jump out of the window, with you not taking him down. He earns himself a cruise missile. On that street. Goes
This
for
should
the
be a B cap,
challenge.
though.
Skyz
It's
probably gonna
eventually
be,
does get cut off.
This should be a B cap.
That's 3
No
dead in
ticks
the
on
feed.
A,
New
so.
York said, screw A. We're gonna just try to complete
And
FB,
Rokkr
because we
a
have
pretty good
cruise
life
missile
lead,
to
too.
take you off a top radio tower.
minute and a half,
Time
bro.
extended by a minute.
pretty
but
good
the
life
Subliners
lead.
are down by 6 lives.
Exactly right. Afro popping dead silence in the process. Bance trying to get himself all kinds of comfortable inside of the base. So Afro pretty much setting up Bance
the
maybe for
shots.
some
Shots at Afro.
kills. Excellent work and highlight plays coming in from multiple players here on Minnesota. It was Cammy and now it is Afro. And as we said, the S&G kills coming in from Marcus Reed. Now potentially set up Bance. Do a bit of the dirty work. Into A we go.
Might get a little
Afro
scary
wiped
right
off
here.
Cammy too. And so now
Good
Bance
pass.
is going to have to make something happen here as everybody from New York in a wonderful
You said I'm looking for now?
position. Here
But I'm
comes the
tall.
cruise missile. Cammy
Let's get it,
trying to
Slay.
bring it in and cause a bit of a
a big
stir.
win.
Bance finds 1 in the process. No kills with it. We
New York
continue
knows
to
he's on
fight.
their side though.
Yeah, Cammy's just trying to get them to scatter a little bit. Try to make an opening for Bance, who stayed alive towards Yellow Shack. but
Number 3 has
Bance
got to go
does
big
get
here and
cut
get at
down
least
by
one.
Kismet. So
Top
New York
of the
had the
smoke.
opportunity to get the stack going. That's already 2 ticks in. You
Yeah, that
drop
might be
fade,
chalk. Number 4's on the
Priestahh
pitch.
finds
That's it.
another one onto Afro. The
be the
stack
wrap.
is going to be in. Cammy, the only player
Big offense.
here,
I think
and the
Priestahh
Subliners
still has his
able to
streak,
walk
too. I don't
away
remember
with
him
the
using it.
attacking round. Do not
Massive
invest that cruise
offense.
missile
Good
as
round from
well.
New
New
York.
York steal
They
the
were
10-0
down
silo and
drastically
end
in
the
live
streak.
column.
I'm telling you, this is where
Rokkr
Rokkr, it looks like it's about to be
with
bad,
one
but then
set
they
of kills
clutch
to
up.
close out
I'm
the
telling you.
round,
It's
and
happened
they
the
do
last couple
just
matches.
that.
Yeah, they should
To
have lost it to
perfection.
what Seattle.
Subliners 2-1.
And then last time was LAG. It was,
New York went
kind
through
of some other
war
crazy
in
stuff
this
too.
round.
Watch out for
They had to
Benjamin
face
Bance
off
on offense to make a
against
crazy
cruise
play to
missiles.
get
They
them
had
to
face
B
off
cap
against
late round.
Afro going on sprees,
All
Cammy
right,
going
all
on
right.
some wild
See, I'll be
sprees,
watching.
but
I'm watching.
they hold it down. They just focus solely on that objective.
Priestahh
They
23 and
just allowed
12,
for
playing
Priestahh,
really
by the
well.
way, to just go
Gotta give
on
a
an
shout out to the boy
absolute
P-Dog.
tear. Now at 23 and 12, as New York trying to hand Minnesota their first loss on LSCLO Control this year. Is this the round that does it? Or does Rokkr and specifically Bance have some more magic to wield? Into this one we go. Hydra
Oh,
trying to be a
Paco's gonna
problem off
snap
the
right there.
rip. There's already a few seconds have began to expire. Rokkr looking for their plan of attack. One
But
player
Doug, you
over
good?
at A.
Yeah, I'm
Great
good, bro.
coverage
You
there
good?
from
I was making sure
Bance,
you're good.
regardless,
That's so
Afro is
awesome.
found.
This
Hey,
man looked at
Richard,
me.
they would have 17 months, man.
I thought Ben was dying. I thought Ben was
Now
dying.
time is
Get it,
starting to
Richard.
tick down. There's only a minute left on the clock. It looks
Richard.
like Minnesota are
Get it,
trying
Mike.
to set up around this A point. Once Hydra wins that one-on-one versus Bance, you take radio
that's a
tower
wipe.
control. Makes it a lot
Big
more
kill to
difficult
not
for you to
let them
push
get
up
their base
on that
control.
street side. That's all 4 dead in the feed. You have Priestahh roaming through the back of the spawn. As Bance finds a couple
Preston had a
kills in
really
a
good
row.
one here.
Able going to stop that clock for now, but it's only a matter of time before Priestahh strikes on the flank. He takes down Cammy, and now his teammates are here to assist.
It just feels like if you're New York. Bance, get out of here. No, Bance.
Number 2's making a great pinch.
Good team shots.
Crazy plays coming in from you. Hydra continue to be a thorn. 25 and some change now left on
Oh, it's big. It's big
big
kill.
kills
That
coming
Afro.
in from both.
Good job from
Bance
Afro
and
there.
Afro. Vazdev's finally beginning to wake up as, boy, do you need this extra minute. Right now, if you're Minnesota, continuing to get the cutoff kills. Right now, they're looking
Game sound
good.
messed up?
Halfway there at A.
And it's looking like New York are
Dream, this is
decide
the
to just
league.
chalk
This
this
is
one
not
up.
us.
The
Yeah,
only
it's the
player that
colleague
could
chat.
potentially
They're having some
contest
production
it is gonna
problems
be
with their
Hydra.
Stay
He
cap.
goes for the chow, at least takes down Bance. The rest of his teammates are just focused on maintaining map control. They're playing for the exit kills, and it works out perfectly.
Okay, this is where Benjamin
as the
Benjamin
S&D strike
Bance
for
gets like
two.
a buff right here.
They block the spawns on the right side,
Benjamin
forcing
makes
all of
plays.
Minnesota to
Benjamin
try to
Bance.
overextend through the front end.
Bance and make good dance.
This is now 18 to 13 in lives remaining. A minute left on the clock. The Rokkr, they have like 2 to 3 more good pushes in them.
A great stat line right now from Fame. Had the electric search destroy performance, but not currently looking great in this control. But as we know for Rokkr, they were in this exact same spot yesterday and managed to pull off something special. Can they do it again? Priestahh, who as we said is having a phenomenal game, continues.
40 seconds, I mean.
40
seconds. All takes is one wipe on this map though.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
Rocker's got no
But
lives.
no ticks and lives is despair. Oh, it's looking slow.
Princess told us
Trying to
that.
get
Oh,
things
he's
going right
spoiled
now
it,
for the
Nah,
squad.
this should
Player
be all
number
over.
7,
Watch
Kismet,
number 1, man.
absolutely is going to be an
He's
issue.
gotta go big.
That's
This
one.
should be
First wave
done.
that they have
That's
to
one.
clear. Bance able to find one on Skyz. Can he remain intact? Can he stay alive?
He can slide to this fence
Here
wall,
comes
it gets
Minnesota,
weird.
the final push.
Number 5's in the
the final
cred
push.
corner. Oh, he shot.
You have to make these kills count.
Aw.
You are New York. Just play your corners, make the kills a lot more difficult as Hydra strikes first. After
Wait.
they win
Wait.
the trade, they know that there's a couple
Find the
more players
box.
up
Oh,
towards
I
the
didn't kill him
white
on the
trucks.
pinch.
Oh,
Afro
they
leads
didn't
by
really kill
2.
him on the pinch.
Now the rest
On
of
that
his teammates
bird.
are off spawn.
Yeah,
Only
they're
the 2
screwed,
players here
bro.
for Minnesota. Bance and Afro, the
They're
S&G
screwed.
duo, have to try to do it all. Bance gets
I
cut
think
down.
there it
With only
goes.
4
The
There
seconds.
it
first
goes.
L for the
Looking like
Minnesota
New York
Rokkr
are
on this
gonna
map
hold
all
on.
season. I
That's
would say
It looks like they
Wait
are.
up.
Ladies
should be
and
two,
gentlemen,
Listen.
It should be two.
Minnesota right now is 10-0 or was 10-0. Now they're 9.
They were actually.
Now they're 8. Now they're 8-1-1.
They're
8-1-1.
Yep.
What-
8
what-
wins,
Oh, 'cause the
1
SA
loss and a draw.
What? They did tie the match. They're 8-2, bro. Fuck off.
8.
ladies and
One loss,
gentlemen,
one
make
draw.
some noise. The New York
Ah,
Subliners are going up by 1. It's now 2-1 in their series. We're headed into a 4th map.
The final map match of the tournament, or not tournament.
Final match of the
day.
day. Final match of the day.
To come out and take a team like Minnesota Rokkr
How you
on their
doing?
best control map. Only
That was a big win for New York.
one
Yeah,
defensive
it was a big
round
win.
for the opposing
That was a
way,
very
but
big
everything
win.
else was all Subliners, more specifically.
We got
Priestahh.
Jack with a
Have
28
yourself a
months. What's
map,
up,
my
Jack? How
friend.
you doing, man?
28
Big
and
shout out to
16,
Priestahh.
31.
Go to your nearest micro center today. Hey, go check it out.
If you think
And most
about it-
importantly, click that link. The more ZooMaa members, the better. Click that link. That's what it's all about.
If you
Chris,
think about it,
spam it, Chris.
what that means
spam
is if you buy a MacBook, you make $200.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess so. That's
kind
quick
of,
math.
but yeah.
That's quick math.
Kind of,
That's
but yeah.
how it works. So guys, go get yourself a MacBook Pro and make $200.
JC with a 6
I'm
months. I
feeling a
realized
game
it was 6
5.
months. Appreciate you all,
Get a
man.
game
Welcome
5.
back, guys.
In the game 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a roll call? We got a Fortress hard point for the map board.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota, New York. It all comes down to this. Loser goes home. Let's lock in. I want to see some energy in this chat.
At the right times. The New York Subliners, who haven't played this map in almost 3 months.
Wow, New York has not played this map in
Difficult
3
task,
months.
and I think
Damn.
the guy that I
It
want
gets
to focus on
fucking
for
interesting to
Rokkr,
square up.
who's going to be
Interesting
the
to
guy
square
that
up.
is able to
That's
push
'cause
it
it gets
all the way to a
vetoed,
game
not
5 is
because they don't
Afro.
play
We
it.
know
Oh,
the
that's probably
head-to-head matchup between Subliners is not good in this mode.
Well.
1.77 in hard point.
Insta flip.
New York have been absolutely dominating him, but already into this
Ooh,
game,
stop
the
shooting.
Subliners starting off on the better side. They get 21 seconds off of that P1. They're maintaining the spawns over towards P2. But Rokkr have the ability to climb back into this game. They can find an early break again.
Yeah, they absolutely can. And I think you bring up a really good point, right, about
Number
Afro.
one
I want to
playing
say
some
there
good
was
plays.
the last time these teams met, it was a game 4. However, it wasn't on Fortress, it was on Mercado, and Afro has like a 13
I like
and
this
25
corner.
performance.
I love
you
it.
need him
This is a
now
deep corner.
to go off for the squad. And seeing the boys will look to try to make a break.
Oh, the Caesar loves this spot. If they go to the S&D, Caesar will be there after they plant the bomb.
Having a wonderful time in the back lines. Eventually drop.
You're not wrong, Dylan. You're not wrong.
But that Vaznev to good use, trying to run wild. Hydra eventually able to tame the beast.
Wow, Vaznev.
Oh my
Vaznev.
Read that cheese.
Through the front. Bance,
And
more
a Bulldog
specifically,
is there
able to
now.
find two.
Number 6 is already in the back of new, though. This is not good for the Minnesota Rokkr. Oh, my
I think
God.
this might be over.
Okay, come on.
Dylan,
Nah, it's over, bro.
It's not over, guys.
These guys are shooting, bro. This is why it hasn't been played in 3 months, because no one would play him on it.
It's not over, boys. Never chalk.
It is never chalk, but it might be chalk.
Cruise missile, a perfect
Never
start.
say
Oh, that was
Oh,
sick.
heavens. Hydra as well.
Kismet's one on the street,
Insane
too.
work.
Look, his
That is
fucking
just
Priestah's pushed up. Is that
perfection.
Priestahh?
Out
Yeah,
of
he's
the
pushed up in the
Subliners,
fucking
they jump in,
he's
they
in the
get their
stable.
time,
They are
and they
pushed.
say, Minnesota, you can have
If they
the
try to go
scraps.
front, this guy's gonna get
We'll go
freeze.
for the roto.
I'll help him. Help Priestahh.
Wonderful
You know he's gonna go
play.
for it.
Work coming in from Caesar.
Oh,
as
he
gave the left,
gave
he gave the left,
head.
continue to set
Oh,
this
he
up.
made the same play the ponies made.
Not able to drop
No, they're
Bance,
good.
however,
Wait, maybe
thankfully
not.
the teammates are there from the front. Now the push
They should
comes.
be okay. This
Hydra
is still
good.
drops
denial.
once more.
That's
However,
not that bad.
it is
two.
again the rest of the
Number
teammates,
2
the
has a
bodies,
sub back there, I think.
outweighing the bullets in this occasion.
Oh, it's a big win.
Excellent work
That's
for
a
New
huge
York.
win. That's a good scrap. They're not even
Handling
helping him,
things,
bro. They're
handling
literally just
business.
denying
One
it.
player left up in the back. Actually, a few close spawns.
Oh, my
come
God, they're
in.
going to
Still
And they're
a
gonna
very
get the time.
formidable fight.
Oh.
20 seconds to go. Bance
20 seconds,
able
not
to
bad.
take it. Big 20 for Rokkr as we rotate now toward Candace.
Rotor new.
Tough start for legitimately everybody on Rokkr right now.
They're getting
New York's hitting some good rotations.
Why did Minnesota play New York on
Only able to find
Fortress?
about 20 seconds
Because they
over
like
towards
this map.
P3, and now you put yourself in a
Minnesota
trap.
likes this
Yeah,
map.
Yeah, they
Hydra
beat
and Skyz so
Seattle.
far pushed up
Seattle
on
on
the
it.
map. They're creating those layers.
Yeah, but Optic and New
Keep
York
their
are
teammates
different
safe
beasts
at
on
the
this
new
map.
hill.
I'll tell you the map that was left over if you
They're
give me
just
1
cutting
second
them
for
down,
this.
knowing
Wait,
that
wait for this
Minnesota's
DM to
still gonna
load.
be spawning out. Skyz with the absolute
What was left
beamer
over
to take down
was...
Bance. His first 10 seconds already
Hydra,
uncontested. Minnesota
Hotel
Rokkr
Fortress.
trying to find their way in. But New York are cutting down every single angle. Finally with Fame
Speedy, shaky shots. See you guys for the resubs, man. Welcome back, man. Just Everlast. Much love, guys.
Afro ends up dropping. Yeah,
This is big time, too.
Hotel was left
Full
over and
30.
didn't get picked. Or Hotel did get picked, sorry.
I mean, you
Hey,
can already
Hotel's
be
first
very
map.
happy
Yeah.
with how this hardpoint has gone. If you are a Subliner fan, Priestahh having
Was it
another
Embassy?
phenomenal, at least
Yeah, it was
start.
Mercado. Mercado didn't get
This
picked.
hardpoint.
Priestahh
And
with the
there you
streak
go,
as
cruise
well.
missile nearly
Do you
sits
know
on the
because
3 in a
Kismet got...
row.
Oh, wow.
Skyz
I think
finishes
Rokkr should have
his
picked the
work.
Mercado. I
New
don't think
York,
No,
New York,
Rokkr-
New York's also good at
already.
Mercado, though,
Yeah,
too.
New York
I
has
think,
to play
I
him.
personally think Mercado is Rocker's best
Need to
hardpoint.
find something. They need to put something together.
I think it's their
and
best hardpoint. We're
fighting
watching
for
them
three
play.
or
They gotta
four
figure out how to make it this
probably is not
their
the
best
right
hard
situation.
point because they're down.
Oh,
Almost 100 seconds
Kismet's
right now.
flying.
Off that rotation. Kismet
Oh,
with
they
the
got
reach
P2
all
control,
in.
too. This is
Right,
over,
right,
Put
bro.
himself in a
Not
position
over.
to
Bulldog.
that
Let's go.
speed.
Come on. Bring this
So
shit
Bulldog.
back.
Rokkr are gonna continuously
One kill at a
spawn
time. There we go. That's
towards
one.
street.
Let's get this
That's
break.
my chance. That's my
Looking where
chance.
Kismet
Let's
is.
get this
That's the
break.
first job done. But now it's all about taking these guys off the point.
There we
where
go.
None of these angles are pretty easy to get them down.
Yeah, it just feels like, man, every
Oh my.
time a player from New York dies,
I
there's
just being
instantly
so annoying
somebody
right now.
there to grab the trade. I mean, just every single occasion. I mean, look at the numbers right now across the board. Hydra 14-8, Skyz 15-8, Priestahh having a great game. Kismet
Oh, they
14 to the
emphasis on
11.
Hydra,
That's your
though.
objective guy. That's the guy who's trying
Still alive.
to get the trades. Or they're trying to set you up for the trades. Impeccable stuff so far from the Subliners, but Rokkr, they've got
Wait,
to
this could
dig
be a little trap
deep.
right here. Oh, they're gonna
They've
have
made
P1
crazier
actually.
comebacks previously. Can they do it again?
Rokkr needs to get trapped. Just trap him right here. They need to
comms
trap
are
him.
sounding down 100. Can they do it? A check in now with Rokkr.
Nice, good shit. Yeah, I spawn P2. I spawn P2.
Right shot, front out, one shot, low up.
Bench.
Low up, bro, tell me.
Where do you go?
He's doing top jump, weak.
He's streaking.
He's gonna be in,
Lower that.
Bottom up, close.
Forge.
Closed, dead.
Nice.
Absolute.
Nice, I'm blocking.
I'm holding left, by the way. I can call you Matt
left? Okay,
No, they
I'm
can come left, they can come
Yeah,
left.
I'm trying to look left. I'm trying to look your left. What's
Top,
top out, dead.
Nice.
One map's dead. One shot on the left, P5. P5, low maps, P5.
Had to get back in it.
P5.
Yep,
Block off
good
spawn,
hold.
Ben.
Yeah, go. They could
Yo, cross open.
I'm watching left.
You got it?
No, dead. It was Priestahh on the left. Priestahh on the left. Dead.
Top maps, top maps. Top one shot. Top maps, top maps.
Bottom mark, can they?
No.
Already in open. Skyz, bring him back steps. Skyz, last guy open, okay? Nice,
Bottom map, spot
Yo, I spawned out.
Low art.
Wow, he spawned on P2.
They spawn P5.
Nice, last guy.
Skyz, close.
One
shot. Yeah, I'm trying to get you first.
One side, open, I'm absolute. Stunned open.
Trying to get the front cross.
Already in.
On the right. Open dead.
On the right, dead.
One more.
This is
One
good.
more.
Skyz, look for Skyz.
Close it up.
That was a lovely check-in there with the Minnesota Rokkr. You can see the sense
is
of
good right here.
urgency. We said they were down by 100.
back in it.
Five got by, though.
Do
Wait.
to bring this back in right now, Jay?
That's a
They
big
brought
kill
up
on the pinch.
blueprint. They're doing what they need to right now.
They don't
it's
want
a
to
big
flip
kill
though.
from
The
number
P1 to
4
P2
there.
chain. It's now a 40-point game, so
This
you are
is
the
very
Rokkr.
good.
Oh,
That
that
was
was such
very
a good
good
play out of
time.
Hydra,
As long
bro.
as you
They
can,
just
but
went
do
big.
not
They
lose
could have
those
tied the game
spawns
up
for that
practically with all that
P3.
time.
So it's going to be a huge battle across the map. Cammy, the only player here.
Now they're holding scrap,
For
not
Rokkr.
flipping and holding
He does
new.
get
This is
sniffed
the
out by
chokehold.
Priestahh. New York
Marcus has
Subliners
to go big
also
here.
getting that remaining 20
Bro,
seconds. at
Hydra's
the
still
old hell.
going? Can you swap
This might be
POVs?
I
a
know, it's so
situation
annoying when
where
they don't.
Oh, he's on like a
literally
5 or
finessing.
6.
He's literally
Potentially
finessing over
be
here,
able
bro.
to close out
he's
the
He's on a
game.
7.
7.
They didn't
Skyz
catch
still
any
goes
of it,
time.
bro. He literally made the play to GG the game. Well, number 2 might make a play to keep him alive.
Can they find it on one of the more difficult hills in the CDL?
They kill number
Here's
3
1v1
and number
as well.
1 is GG.
It's Kismet who's able to win.
Hydra has
Also,
another streak,
like we
too.
said, finding the trade. Hydra, in the meantime, also just earned a cruise missile. So even if Rokkr do cause a bit
And
of a stress,
last
cause
kill,
a bit
and then game's
of
basically
havoc, they
over.
at least have
Wait,
that
wait.
to rely upon, or really just throughout the
Number two
remainder
got
of
Rocco's
this
so
game.
fucking annoying, bro.
Minnesota trying to cling on to anything,
Oh,
any
his teammates
small
died, bro.
advantage, any break,
That's still.
any
Oh,
kill.
wait, we're number 1.
Means so much right now for the squad.
Bance go big here.
Bance
Keep
at
him
least able to
alive.
find one, but still 30 seconds to fight.
What?
for
New
it.
York
Right
don't
now,
get the
New York
time?
Are in prime position to
They're
have
just
it all.
spawning everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
New
you
York
can't blame them right now.
They're staying alive. They know that they don't have
This is a
double
grid
doors
fest right
control.
now. I don't know what the fuck's going on
It's
in there.
because people keep getting out gay for Rokkr,
That's a big
and it
point.
spawns the other people out, but like they're not doing anything with it.
And he has a trophy.
Okay. It's not completely GG.
Yeah,
but it's
that might be
kinda
a
GG.
G in the chat, ladies and
If
gentlemen.
they would have got all that time, it would have been GG. Now it's like,
Yeah, it's still doable.
maybe.
It's still doable.
100-point game again as New York.
Hydra's about to be double pause.
I don't think T6 is all too bad for Rokkr, honestly.
Some flawless hard points.
Yeah, it's good
Trying to
points.
climb back on in. First line of defense is Bance. He does
Ended
get
up
sniffed
20
out.
from Vegas right
Hydra
now.
has a cruise missile. Pretty sure everyone on Subliners
Nah,
has a
Faze
cruise
big.
missile to work with. But so far,
Only
Rokkr,
20?
10 seconds in.
That's so
Not a single player
ass.
from Subliners past that
They got
50 so
top
far.
6. Vegas got last. They didn't get a
Really
single
not a matter
point
of
here.
if it'll happen. It's just a matter of when.
Rokkr
will
won
Rokkr
what?
do?
3
You
matches?
get 10 for every win you get in
Answer.
losers bracket, so
Only
that's how
won
you
2
get
matches?
points.
What's the
Yeah.
score? Top 4?
Who's bracket?
Yeah.
Six.
Oh, yeah, this is for top
Losers
4.
bracket
yeah.
matches are the same as a normal online match?
Yeah, that's kind of whack. We've talked about that a couple times, Chris. It's kind of whack.
As ass. This guy is
Oh
going
my
rogue. Bro. He's
God.
playing ranked player right now.
32 and 17, bro.
Very well could be the game.
This guy's disgusting.
That could be the game. All of Rokkr spawning all the way across
SGG.
the map. All you have to do is
bro.
hold down to one
Hydra
more
just
push. 5
took
seconds.
the fuck
Subliners
over.
call serious.
Hydra
CJ.
happened, bro.
Just a few seconds away. Is this
Paco
moment
just
for
shit on
New
these
York?
guys.
Yes, it is.
Paco just went insane.
NYSL.
Now we'll do it.
Welcome back.
We're doing an interview, right?
Still not bad for Rokkr. They got top 6,
For the
couple
first
points.
time since
I feel like their
Raleigh,
hard points where they're really lacking right now.
Yeah, we're doing an
they're
interview,
going
right,
to
Ben?
see
I believe
that
so, yeah.
lovely
All right, boys.
day
We
again.
are.
I'm out of here.
Later, dude.
It's been a while.
Thanks for hopping on, bro.
For the stream, it was a pleasure. Thank
Yes,
you for
sir,
having
man.
me.
Give it up for Dylan Attached, ladies
Have
and
a
gentlemen.
great,
Come on.
have a great rest of the tourney.
Are you going home tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
flying
you're
back.
out,
I'm flying
bro?
back to Dallas.
See you. I'll see
I'll-
you.
maybe
I'll
up
see you
tonight.
back.
Maybe up
All right,
tonight.
baby.
I'm trying to watch the fight
All
tonight.
right, bet.
And
I'll
for
see you later.
Minnesota,
Later, Dale.
Make
they
some noise for
lead
Dill.
Major
Come on,
4
chat.
With a top 6 finish.
Later,
How
Dill.
about?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Subliners
Gravy Habits,
came
Big
out and had a
Tanky,
better
Combat. Thank you guys for the love, man. Speed. Thank you guys all so much for the support. Get up with my spam in the chat.
I think we're doing an interview.
But then they get the bounce back, defeating Rokkr on that LSCLO control due to the performance out of Priestahh, who was just
Ladies and gentlemen,
holding
make
down his
some
frames, winning
noise.
his
Rick
one-on-ones,
Kismet.
making the map a
Sir
lot
Duke
easier
is taking
for
it
his
tier 1, man.
SGs.
Let's take a look at the
But then
final
they get to the
scoreboard.
map number
Hydra
4. We know it's
absolutely
S&D territory.
dismantles these guys.
Worry, because Bance
This
and
guy
Afro,
went
they
nuts.
love himself some fortress.
Gotta give it to the Minnesota Rokkr. They were able to make a little bit of a run here at Major 4. Gotta show them some love, man. But New York are able to take them down.
34 and 17, 26 non-traded kills. The Subliners take all 3 respawns.
All right, we're doing an interview with
to close
Kismet,
out the
ladies and
series.
gentlemen.
You lower it. Let's set it all up.
Minnesota Rokkr, I'm not really mad with their performance throughout the weekend.
Yes, sir, man. What's up, Bulldog?
They were on the bubble.
What's good, bro? What's
Yes,
good?
sir, man. Yes, sir.
You gonna sit right there?
You got your question?
Yeah, I got something.
I got my question too.
All righty. Let's do it. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Good shit, bro. Yo, so just make sure your mic is right in front of your mouth, all right? Just make sure you could get it as close. Yeah, that should be okay right there. And just try and, like, project into it, you know?
And we're going to start on this camera.
You're on the
and then
CDO
that
broadcast.
camera.
Here we go, boys.
So.
Here we go.
Yep.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm joined by Kismet from the New York Subliners. What's going on, Bulldog? What's happening? Good win. You just got a win against the Minnesota Rokkr. How's it feel?
Feeling good. I mean, obviously, it feels good to go to a Sunday, top 4. Obviously, we wanted to stay in winners because you obviously have that, like, something to fall back on. But it, you know, it sucked that we lost to them. But they're obviously a good team. We learned a lot. And I think it kind of showed in this match. We kind of showed a lot of resilience, which is good for us. Because, I mean, they smoked us in winners, and then we come back and answer like that is really good, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean, after you lost the first series, I mean, what was the mindset like with the squad?
I mean, we brushed it off. I mean, we went back there, and I was talking to him, and I pointed out, like, I think 3 things that were, like, big picture.
Right.
I was like, if we change this, it'll help us going forward. But outside of that, I was like, anything small, minute, gunfights, whatever, like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. It happens. And we just focus on those, like, small or those big picture things and not really focus on, like, oh, we could have won this gunfight or we could have done this rotation or whatever. Like, we'd be fine, and I'm glad that we were able to show the resilience we did, and, you know, so we're good.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of big picture, I mean, you guys won the first major of this season. Yeah, I know you guys have had your ups and downs. What, like, specifically have you guys been working on? Because I feel like a lot of people are just like, where's the New York Subliners that won the first tournament? I think our biggest thing is, like, let me think. Like, consistency, if that makes sense. I know it's, like, broad, but it's, like, we're really bad right now about, like, we'll play one day and we look like the best freaking team in the world. And then we play the next day and we just look like, who are these guys? Why are they, you know, why are they a top dog team? And I think right now we're just trying to figure out a game plan that makes sense, that is just consistent, and then we'll build from it. And I think we've been doing a really good job with it. Right now, our biggest flaw right now is when we get in those situations where, I guess, our backs are against the wall, we're really bad about, like, getting ourselves out of that, and that's what our main focus is right now, and that's what I talked to them in the back after Optic, because I was like, those guys brought it to us. Let's make sure that we can answer back somehow, whether it be rotation, whether it be comms, whether it be whatever. And I think that's our biggest thing to get back to that Major 1 form. Because Major 1, we were like, I mean, obviously we were clutching a lot, so, like, the game feels good, but it's like we just had something that was so consistent that it was, like, impossible to, like, lose, I guess.
All right. Ben.
Obviously, speaking on the day-to-day stuff, you're going to play FaZe tomorrow. Is that sort of your biggest concern going into FaZe, or is there, like, 1 or 2 other things you guys want to work on to clean up from today and yesterday?
I think the biggest thing going into tomorrow is, without, like, harping on too much, is just right now search. I think is going to be the biggest thing to beat them. Their search and destroy is godlike, and I think the series that they do lose is, like, that's the game mode that gets iffy for them. If we can steal a respawn, which anybody can steal a respawn in this game, I think if we're dominant in that S&D, you know, a series goes from maybe 1-1, it's, like, comfortable, to being down 0-2, like, teams freak out. So that's, like, our biggest thing, to, like, either be able to dominate them 2-0, or, like, if they take a respawn, we're able to answer back and level the playing field.
Well, listen, Kismet, congratulations on making it to Championship Sunday. Thank you for
it.
hopping on. Good luck the rest of the way, my man. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Desk, back to you. Let's get it.
W
Yo,
interview,
thank you for hopping on, Bulldog. Good
W.
shit, bro. Congrats, bro. We'll see you tomorrow, bro. Get some rest. Eat some food. Do what you got to do, baby. Yes, sir. Give it up for Kismet, ladies and gentlemen. Show him some love. It's the Bulldog.
Pat, you want to slide here? We'll just run the show.
Yeah, but we got to play the video first.
What's up? Yeah, but I got to press buttons.
Yeah, Pat, sit right over here.
I press buttons.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure to make some noise for Kismet, man. Make some noise.